Let's go over to the first presentation of the day. José Alberto Lencastre is going to present Portuguese school project. And he came to us from Braga, from the Minho University in Portugal.
Hello, good morning. I will speak in English, but I believe that you have already the translators. Yes? Do you have the headphones for the translation? I believe they don't have.
They don't need. Probably.
They don't need?
They don't have means they don't need.
Okay. So, I am José. I'm from Portugal. Do you know where is Portugal? Yes. Near Spain, in the south, the very south, a very warming and shining country. We don't have snow, we have always good weather. So during this project, we have in Portugal, the University of Minho working with the school with students from 5th grade, 10 years old, to 12th grade, 18 years old. And we organized a course with them, and they give the course to their students from different grades. And we organized the course in a platform called Classroom, and the course, it was during 5 weeks. All the content, all the interactions between students and the teachers were done online. And the main reason we organized this, it was because we have a group of teachers, not only one teacher giving classes to a student, but different teachers working together as a group, giving classes to different students from different class grades. So we have all the contents in our platform, and we organize, because it is a problem-based learning, and organized as a problem-based learning course. We have all the content working as a group. So, firstly, I will show you how we organize the idea. As you know, the problem-based learning should be related to a theme, a topic that is for nowadays, related to things that are happen in our daily lives. So we decided to organize the impact of the war between Russia and Ukraine in the economy and the social life in Portugal. How does the war impact the daily life in Portugal related to economy, privilege in economy? We organized, and I will show you, a relay race. Relay race is a team race where you use a button, and then hand over, you give the button to the next player. I will show you because, okay, maybe you have already seen things like this.
Reinforcing the push-pass technique in lane positioning, this drill also develops concentration and teamwork.
Concentration, teamwork.
Each athlete gives 2 commands while in possession of the baton. On the first command, the outgoing athlete does not receive the baton. However, on the second command, the exchange is made with the top of the baton pushed firmly into the palm of the outgoing athlete's hand.
You have already seen this in the Olympics, in the World Championships. It's a teamwork, and you pass the baton to your colleagues in a race. So we organized the race using different subjects for different class grades. For instance, we start with history and geography of 10th grade with the story of Ukraine. And what the students research and prepared about the history of Ukraine, it was the baton that they will pass to the other colleagues. So here is a virtual museum where you have all the team working together. Firstly, the economy impact of the Ukraine war in Portugal with the students from 10th grade. You can see all the content that it was online and the students can research. It was the... Okay. Because this is online. She's trying to find the subject. So the first week, the students from the 10th grade in the subject of history and geography worked together and prepared everything related to Ukraine, because for us in Portugal, Ukraine was a country very far, far away. We didn't know at that time a lot about Ukraine. So these students research about the history and geography of Ukraine, and they organize some classes, they prepare some content, they research, they organize all the content for their colleagues. And these students will be, in a moment, the teachers of their colleagues of another class. So this is the kind of content with links for very on-date info related to Ukraine, the Russia, and how the economy in Portugal was affected by the war in Ukraine. Then they prepare everything and they give classes to their colleagues from 11th grade and also 10th grade in the subject of economy, relating inflation, deflation, import and export, how these affect the economy in Portugal. So, we are already in the second week. This is working online, but they prepare all the info related to this kind of contents that are taught in the subject of economy to prepare their colleagues about this info. This is a video showing the students of the 10th grade giving classes to their colleagues. And everything that they research about the history of Ukraine, preparing the classes for their colleagues. So this is the concept of inflection and deflection. Then this group of students from 11th grade and 10th grade so they prepare, they research, and they give classes to their colleagues. Okay, this is in Portuguese, but the theme it was inflection, deflection, imports and exports, and how this affects the economy of Portugal. Then this group of students make their research during 1 week and prepare the info for their colleagues from the 12th grade of sociology. And the sociology, they designed a questionnaire about the impact of the war in the Portuguese economy in general, and they apply this to groups of students from 5th grade, 6th grade until 12th grade. So this is a part of the content of the subject of sociology, and they prepare this to their colleagues for the 9th grade. So they prepare, they organize a questionnaire, they validate the questionnaire with their colleagues, and they prepare an online survey that they pass to their colleagues from all the students from 5th grade to 12th grade. And then on week 4, they receive all that data, and then a group of students in the subject of maths, 9th grade, in the topic of statistics, they make all the processing data, tables, graphics, and analyzing all the data they received from their colleagues. How does the war affect the economy of Portugal? So they organize all that info in graphics. They give the classes to their colleagues. And with this data, we are going to prepare an article, a scientific article organized to present the data for that the students research. So they research, we walk during these 5 weeks in a relay race using the button. The students research, they pass the info for their colleagues, they act as the teachers of their colleagues, and they passed week after week like a relay race. So, what was the difference for a daily life in the school? A group of students from different subjects and from different grades working together, students research on their own with the support of their teachers. In a normal daily life in their school, it's not they make the project out of the hours of the school. It was during the school, a normal school and a normal daily life of the school. They research, they prepare all the data for their colleagues, and they give the training, they teach their colleagues about this subject. So this project, we understood with this project that it is possible to have different ways of giving classes and receiving training from their colleagues, and I believe they loved it, and it's an experience that we want to continue in the futures. And the 2 colleagues and 2 of the 5 colleagues, 6 colleagues involved are here. Marcia and Cristina are the teachers that put it into practice. So give a warm applause to Marcia and Cristina. Thank you so much.
Right, the notion of pupils teaching pupils, students teaching students is extremely valuable. You may realize that a teacher always explains things their own way, no matter how excellent a teacher they are. And research shows that being in touch, student to student, is much more effective because a student learned that 10 minutes ago, so they know where the problem lies. I learned these things 20 years ago. I might not remember why certain things were difficult for me. So it's definitely very valuable if all of you work together.